Hi everyone and welcome to today's video. This is my February update of the best savings accounts for 2026. So as you can tell, this is my first monthly update of the year, telling you about all of the best high interest savings accounts that you can open right now. Before we get into the video, as always, a quick reminder, if you could please give the video a like, I would really appreciate it. And also if you want to stick around and see more videos from me, like my monthly savings updates, then be sure to subscribe. I also have a big giveaway coming up when we reach 10,000 subscribers, which hopefully should be happening soon. So if you're subscribed, then you'll find out about that as well. As always, all of the accounts mentioned are linked in the description box below, and all of the accounts that I talk about have FSCS protection up to £120,000. I'll talk about the accounts in interest rate order as usual, so stay tuned till the end because those are the accounts with the highest interest rates at the end of the video. And rest assured that all of the savings accounts that I talk about are the highest interest savings accounts around right now in each of these different categories. I'll talk about the top easy access, regular savers, fixed term, so that's all coming up. First account I want to tell you about is my top pick for a fix. Now just might be a good time to take advantage of a fixed interest rate. So this one has the highest interest rate for a 1-year fix right now, and it's my top pick amongst all of the fixes because it's a good time to fix for and it does have a high interest rate. This is the 1-year fix from Synergy Bank and the interest rate is 4.24%. If you saw my first savings update of the year, then you might have seen that I did feature this one, and you might also have noticed that the interest rate has gone slightly down since that video. So basically, this is all to say that if you do want to fix your savings at the moment, then you might want to fix them now if this is the one for you. This is obviously good for you if you've got some savings to put away that you won't need to access in the next year. And if you're expecting interest rates to go down further, then it could be a good way to get a decent interest rate on the cash that you have to put away. You can open this one online and you need to deposit a minimum of £1,000 and then you can deposit up to a maximum of £1 million. This can be opened as a sole or a joint account and you get paid your interest at the end of the year at the end of the term. That was my top pick for a fix. The next account that I'll tell you about is an easy access account, and I will talk about the best easy access accounts now. This account does have a slightly lower interest rate. I want to mention it because I know a lot of you like high street names. This is a high street name and it is one of the top picks amongst the high street names for easy access savings accounts at the moment. This is from Kahoot, which is part of Santander. This is their simple saver and the interest rate is currently 4.05%. So I do have higher interest rates to tell you about in this video, but I wanted to include this one anyway. The minimum deposit is £1. The maximum that you can deposit is £500,000. What's good about this one is that there's no balance limit, so although you are only getting 4.05%, you can deposit as much as you want to in here. It's not like with some of the accounts that we'll talk about where you can only deposit £3,000, for example. You can open this account online and you can choose whether you want your interest to be paid monthly or annually. It's an easy access account, so deposits and withdrawals are quick and unlimited. If you want to open this one, you can use my top cashback link in the description. You can get £25 free when you open this account, so if you want to open it anyway, you might as well use my link and get £25 free. That's all about the Kahoot Simple Saver. It's my top pick for an easy access account with a high street name that doesn't have a balance limit. I've got 6 more accounts to tell you about in today's video and the interest rates just keep getting higher, so stay tuned for that. Now we've covered a couple of great savings accounts, I also use a bank account from iFast that I really like. They're partnering with me on this part of the video and I'll show you why it works well for me. iFast GB is an FCA regulated UK bank and your money is protected by the FSCS up to £120,000. It's a multi-currency current account where you can hold, save and spend in 9 currencies. You can earn interest on your whole balance, there's no limit. Interest rates are variable and the current interest rates are 2.65% for pounds, 1% for euros, 2.8% for AED and 2.25% for US dollars. They also offer fixed term deposits in pounds and US dollars with interest rates of up to 4%. Salary is paid in via backs and now they also support direct debits for things like bills. Once enrolled, you can also get paid your salary a day early with early salary credit. The main reason I wanted to mention it this month is their Power Up Your Payday campaign. You can earn £100 for switching your salary to iFast and keeping it there for 3 months, and another £100 if you refer 3 friends and they also switch their salary. On top of that, they also support Apple Pay and Google Pay. There are no fees for overseas spending or withdrawals, and currency conversion uses market exchange rates. Customer service has been very responsive in my experience, and the account itself is quick to set up. If you want to check it out, I'll leave my link in the description box below and the pinned comment. You can get £5 free if you use my link, plus potentially £200 with this campaign. And now back to the other high interest savings accounts that you can open today. Here's the next one to consider. The next easy access savings account that I've got to tell you about is with Chase, and the interest rate on this one is 4.5%. This is my top pick for an easy access savings account right now without a balance limit. So it's got a really good interest rate at the moment. This is for new customers only. You do need to open their current account as well to get access to this one, but it is really quick to open. I've been a Chase customer for many years now, and I think it's a pretty good account, so I don't think that should hold you back. The minimum deposit is £1, and you can deposit up to a maximum of £3 million. You open it using the Chase app. I think the Chase app is really straightforward and I quite like it. You can make different savings accounts for different goals, and interest is paid monthly. This one can't be opened as a joint account, but it is an easy access account, so like I said, deposits and withdrawals are easy and unlimited. They're also instant as well, actually. I have a limited number of codes for £50 free when you deposit £1,000 into your Chase account, so if you want one of those, comment Chase below and I'll send you one. Overall, I think this is a solid option. It's nice to see Chase back at the top in terms of interest rates right now. So yeah, I like it. I think it's worth opening if you're a new customer. The next easy access account is the Kahoot Sunny Day Saver. This one has an interest rate of 5%. Kahoot is part of Santander, and you can deposit a minimum of just £1 into this one and a maximum of £3,000. You open and manage this account online, and it can be opened as a sole or joint account. You can choose whether you want your interest to be paid monthly or annually. It's completely easy access, so you can deposit and withdraw at any time, but obviously you do have a slight limitation that you can only deposit up to a maximum of £3,000. You can also use my top cashback link in the description to get £25 free when you open this one. So if you decide that this one is for you, then you could get the £25 free. Continuing in interest rate order, the next account is from Santander. This is the Santander Edge Saver, and the interest rate is currently 6%. You do need the Edge current account to open this one, and the Edge current account does have a monthly fee of £3. You do get cash back with that account though, so it might balance out. With the Edge savings account though, you can deposit a minimum of £1 up to a maximum of £4,000. You can open and manage it online, in the app or in a branch. Interest is paid monthly, and you can't open it as a joint account. Like with the Kahoot accounts, if you do want to open this one, be sure to use my top cashback link for £25 free. That's another good easy access savings account with a high interest rate in my opinion. Now I'll tell you about an account with the next highest interest rate. This is a regular saver, it's from the Co-op Bank, and the interest rate is 7%. I think this is a great option for those that prefer a high street name. You can open it as a sole or a joint account, but you do need a Co-op current account to open this one. It is a regular saver, so you can only deposit up to a maximum of £250 a month. This does of course limit the amount of interest rate you will actually receive, because you only receive interest on the money that's in the account at any given time. I think regular savers are a really nice way to save. That's how I first started saving, so if that's what you're looking for too, then it could be a great option. You can obviously choose how much you want to put away each month, but say you choose £100 or £200, then you could go for that, and it might help you to get into the habit of saving if that's your goal. You can skip months as well, which I think is quite nice because you don't actually have to save in that month if you can't. And you can make withdrawals as well without paying a penalty. You can open and manage this one online or in a branch. And that's all about this one. Obviously it does have a high interest rate, and it's my top pick of the high street name regular savers right now. I've got 2 more accounts to tell you about, and they both do have higher interest rates than this one. So the first one is from Zopa Bank. The interest rate on this is 7.1%. You do need a Biscuit current account to open this one, but that one is quick to open, And the Biscuit current account does have cashback and interest as well, so that might work for you. This is a regular saver too, so the maximum that you can deposit each month is £300. You can skip months, you can withdraw without having to pay a penalty, and you can open it in the app. What I like about this one is obviously the high interest rate, and also it is flexible for a regular saver. Similarly to the Co-op one, do have the flexibility so that you don't have to save each month, but it might be a nice way to save. The final account that I'm going to tell you about does have the highest headline interest rate of all of the accounts mentioned in this video. This is from the Principality Building Society and the interest rate is 7.5%. This does have the highest interest rate around for a savings account right now. I did mention it in my January video and it is still holding strong at the top of the interest rate charts. The great thing about this one, I think, is that the interest rate is fixed for 6 months. So you do know that you are going to get 7.5% interest on your regular savings. Obviously, that does mean that you are limited in how much you can deposit each month, and the limit is £200 a month. The minimum deposit you need to open this one is just £1. You can skip months if you want to, and you can open it online or in a branch. You can't make withdrawals from this one, but you could close it early if you did need to access the money. Another good thing about this one is you don't need a current account to open this one, so you can just open it straight away. And again, I just think it's a good way of saving regularly towards a goal. And that was the last account with the highest interest rate for a savings account at the moment. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and found it useful. If you did make it this far, please don't forget to give the video a like. Thank you for watching and see you next time.